Just as was the case in our first fight, the shorter fighter, that's Burton, has the longer reach. Otherwise, these numbers are very, very close, Nick.
There's a minor title on the line, but the California rules apply here, and that includes no 3 knockdown or standing 8. You can be saved by the bell again in the last round only. Ref or doctor can stop the fight. Jack Reese, the referee here. We are ready to go, and Reyes very confident. Moment he's been waiting for, stepping up to the plate here to fight Courtney Burton, former top 10 fighter, who has to win. It's that simple. Burton coming forward as we expect, Steve. He will press the attack. And as you said, Reyes doesn't like to fight on a back foot, and doesn't Burton know it? Burton content right now to go orthodox, but we like him as a lefty, don't we?
We do, but that would be playing into Reyes' hands with that straight right.
And boy, you just hit on something. Reyes really threads the needle, doesn't he?
Oh, straight punches, beautiful straight punches. He's a very nice boxer. In terms of experience, Nick, you see Reyes actually turning pro much later than Burton, but he's got more rounds and more bouts. Burton's been very inactive, not always in the best of shape. That's hurt him a lot in his career.
Burton said he came into shape, that he was training mildly for something that fell through, but when he got the call here for Showbox, he was really 148 pounds, so he only had to drop 13 as opposed to dropping sometimes as much as 40, meaning he had no legs. That's his excuse anyway, and it sure looked that way at the end of the Elder fight.
Oh, but what a fight and what an effort. And if he could fight that way, coming all the way down in weight, you wonder. He's had 8 weeks of camp for this fight. Well, you never know what you're going to get with Courtney Burton, let's face it. He's a skilled lightweight, he's been a little bit of an underachiever, and he's the toughest guy Reyes has ever fought.
Well, Reyes, a classic 1-2 guy. Beautiful jab, nice right hand. Starting to put it together, but Courtney Burton caught his attention with a shot of his own. Probably the best punch of this first round. So Burton lunging in a little bit, but fighting very much under control. And strictly, again, we say it from the orthodox stance, he loves the switch hit and is absolutely, I think, more effective as a left-hander. There's very little drop-off as he pokes a little right hand in there and then turns Reyes. Reyes looking for openings, wings a right that misses. But he had some steam on that shot, Steve. Reyes showed us a lot of aggression.
Yeah, and let's keep in mind, Reyes can also switch hit. Now, he didn't do it against Elder, the southpaw, but he can turn into a lefty also.
Burton expects him to do so. Reyes told us he's probably not going to.
Well, Burton doesn't seem in a rush to back up Reyes. He's taking his time. It is a 12-round fight. And by not throwing too many shots, Burton isn't giving Reyes too many counter-punching opportunities. That's how Reyes likes to score.
Both these guys have been down, so they are vulnerable. And one of the knocks on Burton, suspect chin. Now rushing in, but Reyes not letting him pay here as we close out the first heat in Santa Ynez.
Tempo.
Both fighters talked about how each of them planned to get the job done tonight.
I'm looking forward to pressure my guy, getting on top of him, throwing more punches, and start out from the dough. Start out with hard punches so I can get his respect early.
On the first round, I'm gonna keep getting him with my jab, using my speed and everything. If I feel like I tag him a couple of times, I'm gonna keep on him and try to finish him up.
I can see him going down. You just gotta time it, step in, go to the left, half step, left hook, 3-2. Watch, he might want to switch lefty right now. Okay, get some air, drink some water. Hold it. Get some air, let it go slow. He might want to switch, so I want you to be ready. Okay, stay low, circle him up the middle. Okay, come on.
That switch is going to be a key, Steve, I think, because I like when Burton switches because he closes ground so well and he always comes up punching.
And Burton's big punch is straight left from a southpaw stance, no doubt about that.
I'm with you. Courtney Burton black, Reyes in white. Burton probing the body, misses there. Reyes very careful, tight guard, sticking the jab a little bit. Taking that one on the glove, so he's blocking, parrying punches nicely. Burton off first as they just continue to trade single shots. There's a double jab from Burton. something we've seen a lot from him before effectively. Crowd solidly behind Reyes, this California crowd. But they can't be in the ring with him against Burton, Steve.
And Reyes is really a classic counterpuncher. Look at him waiting. And trouble is, if Burton punches and Reyes doesn't return fire, then Burton's going to win the round.
Well, that's a great point, because I haven't seen much counterpunching very early, but I've been waiting for it.
And he's missing with his counter.
Yeah. Burton eluding a couple of shots. Now trying to set up. Each guy reading each other. Wild overhand right from Burton as he's on the attack. But he's always saying that Reyes is dangerous against the ropes, and Burton just backed off as a sign that Reyes could be.
Yeah, Burton's not giving Reyes a lot to work off right now, which in itself is smart. Might not make for the most exciting fight.
Here comes the switch.
There he is, southpaw. Let's see if Burton can land his left. Well, didn't stay southpaw very long.
As he leads with a lunging left hook.
It was as if Burton was teasing Reyes, saying, okay, you want to land your right hand? Well, sorry, you can't. I'm going back to orthodox.
Boy, I just love the way Reyes could stick. His jab really moves people. Not a huge, colossal puncher by any means, but he really rifles it. And he could set up that right hand. Burton squared up, going low here, anticipating shots as he probes and sort of jumps in with that left hand, now backing off. So already a mild surprise to me, Steve, that Burton has fought mostly as a right-hander here through 2. And fairly effectively in a very close fight, scheduled for 12. Left to the body by Burton. Reyes still trying to see what Burton has.
Well, Reyes is making a little bit of an adjustment because he has very little counter-punching opportunity. He's trying to stick that jab. He's got to do something because he can't land his combinations and counter-punches. He has to score with something. He's doing it with the jab.
Time! All 50 seconds.
So they'll get to work here after 2 in the corners.
He got to work for it. Listen, he don't like your power, okay? You're gonna have to show him a little more power. Okay. You know, walk in with your hands up a little bit, and you know, make him feel that power now. Okay. I want him to feel a little more power. Okay. How you feeling, baby? You look good. You feel good.
Yeah.
You stay on him. Looking good. Stay on him with that jab. You know what I mean? Down first. Shoot it up right away. He don't have no counter for it. Okay. You know what I mean? When you shoot him to the body and then shoot the jab up, he's got no counter.
Seconds out, mouthpiece is in. Let's go, Malcolm. Hold up. 3 coming up.
Well, let's see if Courtney Burton starts to go for some doubles and triples here. Following instructions there as he probes to the body of Reyes. Reyes just reading, and getting driven back a little bit. This is Burton's kind of fight. It's what he wants.
And watching Reyes be mildly effective here, and that might be a compliment. It reminds you how much styles are important in fights, because when he fought Tony Ojeda on Showbox last time, he was fighting a guy whose style was just made for him. Ojeda walked right in. Big right hand.
Nice left hook from Burton as now he switches up and wraps Reyes to the body with a combination.
Let's see if he stays southpaw now.
Well, you talked about his left hook, and we saw it there once. Let's see if we'll see it again here from the southpaw stance. Call it a left cross, if you will, but watch that left hand from Burton. Malcolm Garrett, his trainer, said let him feel his power, and Reyes did. Back comes Reyes firing rapid fire.
Reyes wants to keep that left lead foot outside of the southpaw's lead foot.
Says southpaws are no problem. Now they won't have to be, as Burton's going orthodox. But Steve, I think a southpaw throws anybody off.
Yeah, and it's not as if Rolando Reyes has a lot of experience against southpaws. I only found 2 fights out of, what, 29 where he fought a lefty.
Reyes in white, it's Courtney Burton in black, looking good in this 3rd round, as he has opened up a little bit. And Reyes has tasted that power.
And you see Reyes, smart fighter. As soon as Burton turns back to righty, Reyes unleashes the jab. It's much more of an effective weapon against the righty than it is against the lefty, and he's landing it.
But single shot, Steve. Waiting to throw that right, huh? Suppose if the opening isn't there, a single shot's all right, but now it's Reyes against the ropes. Burton lunging and missing there as he southpaw again.
Reyes is slick, Nick. He's slick, but he's got to lay something on Burton to get his respect. Right now, Burton's walking through him, or trying to, and that was the ultimate plan.
Yeah, Reyes trying to get it done backwards isn't going to cut it. And they want Courtney Burton to walk him down, as you hear his corner yelling, and that's just what he's been doing. And Burton elusive enough to not taste a lot of return fire from Reyes. So Burton with a solid 3rd round here.
Mira, Role, te estás esperando mucho, Role. Don't let him come in at you. No, you letting him grow. He can't come. You can't let him come in. I'm telling you earlier, you cannot let him come at you. When he turns lefty, you gotta stay low and throw those right hands. How you feeling? Huh? You want this fight? You want this championship? How bad do you want to be a champ? Huh? This is the step to you right here, Role. This ain't no, this is Pochito time. Right. You ready or what? Come on, let's step up to the plate. Can you handle this?
Action from round 3. Early in the round, left hook lead by Burton and the right hand. Both shots grazed, but they drove Reyes back. And I'll tell you, if you're a judge, you're not looking for whether they grazed or landed solidly.
He turns lefty,
you see
you step on him.
Reyes
You
falling
step
back.
on him. Let's step him down. Step him down.